Tom Mulcair, a Thatcherite, say it ain't so. I'm Brian Lilley with TheRebel.Media. Liberals are taking particular glee in a video from several years back of current NDP leader Tom Mulcair singing the praises of Margaret Thatcher, the hardcore conservative former Prime Minister of Great Britain. It's true, Mulcair made the comments at the National Assembly in Quebec.
Mais un gouvernement ne devrait jamais avoir la prétention de pouvoir se substituer au marché privé. Ça ne marche pas. Ça ne marchait pas en Angleterre. Jusqu'à temps de Thatcher, c'est ça qu'ils ont essayé. Le gouvernement avait son nez dans tout. Un vent de liberté, de libéralisme dans les marchés a soufflé en Angleterre. Et au lieu d'être un des pays les moins performants dans toute l'Europe, c'est devenu un des pays les plus performants.
As I said, I think it's the Liberals that have released this video. It could be the Conservatives, it could be the Bloc, but I think it's the Liberals based on conversations I've had with people, and they are pushing it hard. So, does it matter who put it out there? Not really. But what it does show is that Mulcair has changed. Now, he could say, look, it's 15 years ago, but that's at the time when he was in opposition, when he was part of the Liberal opposition fighting back against the Parti Quebecois and their brand of socialism. Look, one thing Tom Mulcair should know is what he said in those statements. Government intervention doesn't work. I'm here in Quebec. I'm in the middle of the place where socialism is tried the most. Do you know that they have a government agency to set the minimum price for gas at the pumps here? Not the maximum price, the minimum price. They've got regulations on everything from the size of English on signs, you know about that, but how many employees you have to have in your store in order to stay open certain hours. They regulate every part of commercial life here in Quebec. And of course, they try and regulate your private life as well in terms of family life and government daycare. And now Tom Mulcair wants to spread the Quebec model across the country. It will have disastrous effects. Truly it will. Take a look at this. Quebec actually has, and if you discount Prince Edward Island, New Brunswick, and Nova Scotia, three small provinces that long ago gave up on having a dynamic economy and instead rely on government handouts. Quebec, which is a large economy and has potential to be a leader in the nation in terms of economic development and GDP, they have the lowest of the major provinces, the lowest median family income when all sources of income are put together. What does that mean? Let's put it in real terms. You follow the Quebec model, everyone's poor. Everyone makes less money. The government will eventually take more to pay for all of this, but you are going to have less money. That's the way it works, and Mulcair knows it because he's lived the experience here. That's probably why he was singing Margaret Thatcher's praises all those years ago. And look at what he's offering now. He's offering to bring Quebec's national daycare program across the country. He wants to ban raw log exports. He wants to bring back the Canadian Wheat Board. All of this is about command and control, exactly the opposite of what he was praising all those years ago. I think that the old Tom Mulcair is the one that should really stand up, and if he's not willing to, well, let's take him at his word and say that government intervention of the kind he's proposing now with the New Democrats simply doesn't work. Quebec is a beautiful place, and I'm enjoying my week here. I'm enjoying my time at the lake. But you know what? Economically, this place has so much potential that is going underutilized, undeveloped. Why? Because they regulate everything in this province. Is that really what we want to spread across the rest of the country? I, for one, say no.